And go.
Hi, my name is Noriyoshi Mori. Everyone calls me Nori. I'm an outfielder and I bat first.
I'm Hector Chavez, shortstop pitcher, and become Chav.
All right, Nori, Chav. What's one of the biggest things that you guys learned about the team last year, and how tough is it going to be to replace a player like Taylor Rick? I mean, not only in the dugout but on the field as well.
He was a leader. I looked up to him every single day since I was a sophomore. He led the group when I was a sophomore as well as a junior. And I learned a lot from him. And then I got closer to him junior year and we started hanging out outside of school, in school as well. And I learned a lot. And I'm trying to take his advice as I text him every day, get to know more about him, how it is in college at CSUN as well, and just learn more about him and try to become someone like him.
Yeah, he said it all. I started training with him my sophomore year, I think, at Deuce Athletics. He actually told me it would benefit me on my hitting and throwing from the infield. And overall, Mateo's he's a great man. He's very mature, and I like how he plays and how focused he gets, and his work ethic is like above and beyond.
You guys make it to the quarterfinals last year, lost to Fountain Valley in a very tough game at home. For the season and like that, what's been the biggest motivational factor from that game that you guys are trying to use moving forward?
As my mom says, I feel like everything's just a learning experience. So I feel like I take it day by day, go back to those. You can't go back to what happened already. So I've learned from all the experiences, my at bats that I had during those games, and try to improve from there day by day.
Yeah, that game was pretty rough. I think we had it, but overall, it is a learning experience, like you said. And just looking back at it, you just gotta look at what you did wrong and work on that now, so it doesn't happen again.
That was one of those games where you had said after the game, nobody's hit a home run further than Tyrone Taylor, right?
No, that was Notre Dame game.
The year before. Yeah, that was a shot. I can't believe that's only I get to cover you guys twice in 3 years. Those are the two games that I get to show up to.
Yeah.
What's the funnest part about this program? Coaches, a Torrance graduate, you've got people that keep coming back. It's Kendall Field for one of the guys that, I don't want to say he put the program on the map because it's the oldest school in Torrance, but Jason Kendall, Tyrone Taylor. How would you guys describe this program?
I think it's just the memories that come with all of that on the field and off the field. Like on the field, we practice till 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, cleaning the field, doing everything that we want so the field looks good. So the opponents that are coming, because our school is a public park, our field's a public park, so it's way different than all these other schools. So just taking care of the field as a team is something that just makes us a bond that creates that bond that we need for the season.
Probably the funnest thing about our program is honestly like staying after and, like you said, cleaning the field, because we do pick weeds a lot in our infield and home plate. But besides that, the running part, we do run a lot just for our own good, Sometimes because our mistakes, we don't pick up balls or like we're walking around the field, and just little things like that makes good memories on like our players when we're running. And yeah.
What are some things you guys are looking forward to this year, knowing that you've got probably a tough non-league schedule, and then going into Bay League, you've got West, which is a big rivalry, and Palos Verdes, which is tough games, Redondo, who has a couple electric arms, and then Maricosta, who seems to be stacked from top to bottom.
I think it's just the high level of competition that we get to play against. Every year we've always competed against good teams. Just having the power to play against good teams with people that have long range commits from UCLA, USC, Santa Clara, all those types of school, getting that exposure to help me out as well, trying to find schools and all that kind of things.
Yeah, like he said, all other schools are known to be big schools, and honestly, Torrance, we're not known to be that big school. We're not known to be beating those teams, but yeah, somehow we find a way. This Torrance always finds a way, and yeah.
I think what he said is we just like being the underdogs and
Yeah.
always coming out on top at the end of the story, even though we don't have everyone thinks we're not going to win.
What would best describe your style of play?
I think everyone said it. I just described it as scrappy playing. I'm not known as the big guy on the field, or I'm not known as the guy that hits the home runs. I'm just known for singles, laying down drag bunts, doing whatever it takes to get on base. So I think that's what the team needs. That's what I need to do. I need to be myself, and I think that's what works for me.
Yeah, I like to play with style. Play with a lot of loose. No, I like having some movements. I like to play loose and have fun overall. And probably one thing that Mateo did tell me one time, it was our first playoff game against Chino Hills on our bus ride there. He was like, he told me to have fun and not to look back and just go everything for it. And that game I ended up hitting a home run. So yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to transfer into rapid fire. This one's going to be, all about you guys. Yeah. Top 2 baseball players all time.
Shohei Ohtani and Ichiro Suzuki.
Francisco Lindor and Ronald Acuna.
There you go. You got the flash and you got the slash. A player that's not on your favorite team that you would love to see in that jersey.
I think Tyrone Taylor, just having him all around. I think he goes to hit at Elko with him and all that thing. Seeing him on the Dodgers uniform would be incredible.
Yeah, probably. Can I say Lindor again?
Of course.
Yeah, I'll probably want Francisco Lindor on the Dodgers. Yeah.
All right, because you can't say Acuna. You can't have him for the Braves.
No, yeah, I can't.
A favorite baseball movie?
I like Benchwarmers. It's comedy.
Probably The Sandlot. Gotta go original time.
All right, I'm waiting for somebody to say Hardball. Hardball. All right, last one. Your go-to South Bay eatery and your favorite dish there.
My go-to is probably In-N-Out, and I just get a double with no tomatoes and grilled onions.
You got anything that's not a chain?
Most of the time I eat at home. My parents make whatever, and I just I have everything to go. So she probably make spam musubi. That's my go-to. To be honest, I don't really eat that much after that.
Next time I come to the game, I'm gonna make sure that you bring me some spam musubi.
Of course.
What do you got?
Chipotle.
No chain. No chain.
Probably so.
That's a food chain.
That's a chain.
Oh.
Places like Rizzo's, Steve's, Island Hut, Rascals.
Probably the Rizzo's then.
What do you get from Rizzo's?
I just get regular pepperoni pizza.
Regular pepperoni pizza. Rizzo's is a supporter of the show too, right? Yeah, I used to work there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, filling pizzas. All right, boys. Thank you very much. Good luck this season.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job.